Well, g'day everyone, this is the new QT80 radio by Radioddity. Fantastic radio, made quite a lot of contacts on it already. So this is a QT80 model. There is also the QT60 model. So what's the difference? Well, I'm glad you asked. The QT80 has a higher output, it does 80 watts, while the QT60 only does 60 watts. The QT80 does not have NOACC, which is an alarm feature, while the QT60 has. In addition to unlocking this radio, the QT80 can also support 15 meters. However, the QT60 cannot. So how do you unlock the radio? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'll show you later on in the video. But first, here's some interesting information on the radio as how I saw it, straight from the factory. So what's in the box? The manual, radio, microphone, power cord, brackets to mount the radio, screws and fuses, and I also got a USB connector to the computer. This is the back of the radio, and it is a little bit tricky to put the plug on the back of the radio because of this big heat sink, which I suppose means you don't have a fan, but you can only get to about 2/3 to turn it. You can't get your finger right around, unfortunately, but look, that's not a deal breaker for me. Once it's on, and I don't usually swap them around too much, so just thought I'd let you know. And if you want to change from channel mode, as you can see I'm in channel mode, to VFO mode, just hold and press the band button, and you can see I'm in VFO mode, and now I can turn up and down the frequency. You can also turn that annoying beep off as well if you'd like. When you're in VFO mode, you can change the frequency by turning the knob. You can get rid of that annoying beep as well. If you want to change down to a decimal point, press the button. You can see that one flashes, and we'll change that one. I'll press it again, you can see the little line underneath, and I'll change that one if I want to. It's important that you have your clarifier here at 12 o'clock, because as you can see, when I adjust that, it does actually change the frequency as well. So good practice, put that at 12 o'clock to start with, and then change your frequency. So while we're here, we've spoken about the clarifier. This one here is your squelch level. So you can set that if you'd like. The volume is down here. You've got a signal report here. This one up here, the inside one is your power level, so I can adjust that. And this one here is your RF gain. Notice that the screen displays what number you're on. You can change that and turn that off if you want to via the PC when you connect that up. So you can see around the screen you've got 4 buttons here and 4 buttons down the bottom here. And this one's the mode, band, scan, and so on. So if we press mode, we can change mode. So you can see it's gone to lower side band, to PO, which I don't use, CW, FM, AM, and then upper sideband. But you can see underneath it's got DIM, so if you press function, which now shows function there, and then that, it changes the DIM. So you can set that to whatever strength you like. Same applies to all these other buttons. They have 2 functions, but often some of these buttons have more functions than that too if you hold them and press them for a long time. So for instance, the band button, that doesn't work when you're in VFO mode because there is no other bands, that's the band we're in. But if you press function and band, it changes the colour of the screen. And there's several colours. That one's a little bit hard to read, but there's several colours of choice. I suppose you could mount this in the car, and you might want it to match your car. I'm just going to put it back on the default for now because that looks the easiest to see. So the other thing we can do with this same button, we've spoken about band, we've spoken about colour, but if you long press it, it'll take you back to channel mode. If you long press it again, it'll take you to VFO mode. So each button has at least 3 things that it can do, depending upon which mode you're in. The radio also has a scan function here, so you can press scan, and you'll see that this SC starts flashing, and it's scanning up the band. If we want to go in the opposite direction, just turn the knob, and it should go in the opposite direction. There we go, opposite direction. You can do it in channel mode too, and if you hold the scan on the channel, it'll remove it from the scan list. So if you want the radio to stop scanning, you just press the scan button and you can see the SC is now lit up all the time. Oh, well, you're sounding good to me, mate. So it sounds like we can both hear each other. Beautiful day, and thank you for the check, mate.
No, not a problem. I've got your name, have I?
Your name is Ben, Bravo Echo November.
Yeah, that's right, Ben. Yeah, I do remember it now. The old-timers disease, mate, creeps up on you.
Very good. Yes, I'm just trying a QT80 radio, a little Chinese radio, just to see what it does. I might put it in the car one day. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, what radio is that?
Oh, it's a Radioddity Radioddity QT80 radio. It's just a new one that's just come out just last month.
Good to see element B pointing in your general direction. You're now 5 steps on the call. Back to you, Victor Kilo 3. I've got the call sign.
So to turn the beeping off, just press the function button here, hold it down. And menu item number 1, just press this knob here. And it's on 1, and turn it up louder or off. And we'll press function again to store that. Now it doesn't beep. How cool is that? So here I'm on VFO mode, but you can be on channel mode as well. I'm going to long press the function key, and then I'm going to press the VFO button there, item number 12, and I've just turned it on. I can change it to off. So I'll just go back again. That's SWR Protect. So you want that on. You can go to option number 2, which is another good one, and if you press on that, you can show what you want displayed. So I've got SWR. You can change it to a few different things here. That displays the remaining time when talking. That's the voltage, or you can just turn it off. But I'm going to leave mine on SWR there, and I'll just press function to store that. So now I've got the SWR written here. So when I transmit now, it'll show my SWR here, and if it's off the scale, I'll be able to see that something's wrong. So the manual's really clearly set out. There's actually 36, I think, items in the menu that you can change, all sorts of different things. Some of them I'm not really interested in, like echo effects and stuff like that, but there's quite a lot of things there to look at. Oh, 37, there we go, 37 things in that menu there, and that's just that menu that we're talking about. That's where you hold the function key down for 2 seconds, and you'll get this menu. But there's also other menus as well. This is what the microphone looks like. I've had quite a few conversations on it now, and everyone's told me how good it sounds. But on the top here, it's got 3 buttons. You can go down or up frequency, and you've got a predefined button in the middle here, which is very handy. So to change that, you just go into the menu I was just speaking about and go to option number 35, and then you can change that predefined button to any one of these functions here. So there's a few there on page 20, and then on page 21 there's a few more there that you can predefine it to if you'd like to. I'm really pleased with the instruction manual that came with the radio. It's large text and easy to read, a bit larger than some of the other radios that I've bought, and it's only 20 something pages long as well, 22 pages long, which includes all the specs and how-tos, which makes some of the digital radios look quite harder. But this, I picked this up very quickly. It only took me about half an hour, and I knew how to run it straight away. CW and FT8 and all the other digital modes can be done by this radio, and I believe it's not that difficult. There's details on the website that shows you how you need to do a minor adjustment to the microphone, but I'll try this another day. Roger that, yeah, sure, 5x5 to me in Melbourne, Australia. Sounding good. Name is Ben, Bravo Echo November.
Yeah, Wayne, wherever you're going now, you're just about falling out with me. I've just got you only missing bits there now, so I'll say cheers and 7 threes. Careful with the driving, and I suppose what have you got? Probably another, probably a good half an hour or more to get to you. Where is it? Yonder up or somewhere there, isn't it? Field area this morning, left at 3 o'clock. Been on the road since 3, mate, so looking forward to get home for a good sleep there, Canova.
So here's something I found the other day. When you change your power level with this button here, it looks like it only goes to 45. And I thought at first that was 45 watts. But no, that's just a reference. So I'm on upper sideband and the highest it'll go is 45, but that's not 45 watts. On the upper sideband it actually does 80 watts. If I change the mode to FM, I'm now putting out 50 watts, but as you can see it still says 45. Probably would have been nicer to say how many watts it actually was, but anyway, that is what it is. So I suppose this is like a, not even really a percentage, it's just a gauge of if it's 45, so if you go down to halfway, you're putting out half of 80 watts, I guess. So not only is your power changing up to 45, but the RF gain, which is the inside knob of that one, you can turn that and you get numbers as well. So you can turn that right to the full right and it's off, or you can turn it down and you can see the number gets bigger. Also see the signal gets stronger as you turn it off or turn it down. The VFO is a bit clicky, bit of a shame, but that is what it is. It does help you tune it in, I guess.
VK3 Fox Romeo Charlie, VK6 Alpha Kilo Tango.
So here's someone else talking, let's tune him in. Very easy to tune in, which is great. I've never seen a repeater on upper sideband, as you can see here, but look what you can do. Let's press the function key and then split. And you can see I'm repeater minus, so I'm on 28.454, and when I transmit, I'm on 28.354. If I hit split again, now I'm transmitting on the same frequency. Let's do that again. I'm on plus this time. You can see I'm on 554 when I transmit. And I can turn that off. Negative, and now it's off. There we go.
Okay, it has a pretty accurate meter, and it's got pink envelope, so I can see the pink power of it.
My call, my friend. A very good morning, my friend. You're coming in 55657, my friend. Back to you, my friend. Victor Kilo 3 Tango Bravo Sierra, Egg Hotel 7 and India. Over.
Very good, lovely clear signal. Yes, you're 5x7 to me also. 5x7, beautiful clear signal to Melbourne, Australia.
Victor Kilo 3 Tango Bravo Sierra, thank you very much for my call. Nice to meet you again. All the best again to play from Australia, my friend. Victor Kilo 3 Tango Bravo Sierra, Egg Hotel 7 and India. Over.
No worries, good copy my end, good copy. You sound good and lovely to hear you again. 73's from Australia. You have a wonderful day.
Roger. Thank you for also, my friend. Nice to meet you again and greetings from Indonesia, my friend. Victor Kilo 3 Tango Bravo Sierra, Egg Hotel 7 and India. Thank you, my friend. Good luck. Bye-bye.
73 is my friend. So I'm going to show you how to unlock this radio. So I've got the radio upside down in the workshop with the speaker facing up, and I'm going to undo the top 4 screws on both sides of the radio. So I've taken the cover of the radio off, and I've got the speaker on it as mentioned, and then right at the front of the radio here there's a little pin there, and if we have a look closely you can see that it is currently connecting 1 and 2. We want to pull this out and change it to connect 2 and 3. So to do this I'm using a pair of short nose pliers, and that should help. So there it is, connecting pins 2 and 3, whereas before it's connecting pins 1 and 2. So there it is there, and now all I've got to do is put the cover back together and then we'll take it inside. Right, I've brought the radio back together, brought it inside, so I need to hold the band button down, the memory button down, and then turn it on. Let's see if this works. There we go. It's on, and we've got two choices here. As you can see, it says hand band, or if I turn the knob, we've got HF band. So you got to choose which one you want. HF band is all the frequencies between 21 and 29 megahertz. That's HF band. Or you can go hand band, which is just 10 meters. So I'm going to go HF band and see what that does. So I'm going to choose HF band because it's got more functions. So I'm going to press the function button, press and hold it. And there we go. Now it reboots, and oh, I'm on 27 megahertz. Didn't really want to go there, but at least that's somewhere different that I hadn't been before, or wasn't able to go to before. All your memories will be wiped, but this is looking quite good. Let's see what else I can change. So I'll just go down to, look, I can go 26, 25, 24, 21. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And up to 30, 29, 28, 27, 6, 5, 4. There we go. So it skips 3, but it does all the bands anyway. So that's pretty cool. So now it is, yeah, quite a large band radio now. Oh, g'day there, Ken. Yeah, name is Ben, Bravo Echo November, and the call sign is Victor Kilo 3 Tango Bravo Sierra, and I'm in Melbourne. I'm just running a new QT80. I'm just giving it a go. Great for mobile setup, and seems to be working well. Back to you. I just wondered how you can hear me, Ken. Back to you, mate.
Yeah, okay there, Ben, VK3 Tango Bravo Sierra. I don't know how we got the other letters, but there you go. Yeah, sounds okay. Sounds okay. No problems there.
As this video is already very long, I'll do another video on how to program the radio via your computer. Definitely worth looking out for. The radio's not too big, it fits easily in the car, which is great for mobile. Or if you wanted to, you could put it up here on the dashboard. Looks great up there, and you can colour code it, I guess, with the screen underneath. Hopefully if you enjoyed this review, if you plan on purchasing the radio, there's a link in the description below that'll take you to their webpage, and also another link that'll give you a discount. If you've enjoyed the review, please like and subscribe, it really helps us. 73s till next time.